Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Pisces for the month of June. Now, it is a general reading, and that being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, check your other placements. Your messages could be there, but if you still don't find them there, because there are many of you who are watching, if you still don't find them there, check back with me in the following week when I put out new messages for your sign. Let's begin going right to the heart of this reading. We have the Watchtower of the West, the Book of Shadows, and the Squire of Love. Okay, so the Watchtower of the West can indicate the period of autumn. For some of you, this may have happened last fall. This card brings emotions to the surface. Okay, it having to do with this card and this card that are on it. Okay, let me see. Book of Shadows and the Squire of Love. Okay, so it could be that something happened last fall. It could be that there was an ending or a loss because of this Squire of Love having kept a secret. He was keeping things hidden. This is a secret love affair. That's what this card indicates. Messages in secret with the book. It could be that you had an affair last fall, and it is a secret that you are keeping. But it feels like you had it, but you may no longer have it, but it's still a secret because of this card. When it's in the upright, it is still a secret. When it is in the reverse, the secret has been exposed. Also, the Book of Shadows is in the upright. Okay, so this person possibly, this person most likely would have left you, could have possibly been a fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but they could have been. They could have been a bit of a player. Here's the news. We do have this Knight of Wands. He carries an air of mystery, or he was acting mysterious. Maybe he was acting mysterious. He moves around. So you could have had an affair with this person, and they, or a one-night stand, if it wasn't an affair, and then they left. This person, it's really hard to keep them. It's hard to keep their interest. They lose their interest fairly quickly. So you had news, and this person is leaving. It ended badly. And it could be, I still get that it was the other person that may have ended it. And they would be sitting stubbornly on that decision for the moment. It's because of the ego. So it would have something to do with the ego. But don't mistake the fact that if you haven't had any news, this person does still fantasize about you. I have the card of fantasy right here. You see? Oh, look at that. Next card is the Lovers. So they're still feeling this connection. So if you're wondering, then now you know. This person takes them a long time to come around to something because they're really stubborn. Let me see. Somebody here we have going back and forth on a decision having to do with a second chance. Feeling like really called or drawn to bring something back to life. This would be most likely this person. They're fantasizing about it. Going inside, trying to find their answers. There's something that burdens them here with that Ten of Wands. Or it could be that they are weakening, very possibly. Maybe they realize the price they're paying for something. Again, this could have to do with the ego. And it's like this card can indicate that it's like small successes are only temporary, which, you know, it takes me to that Five of Swords. So they may have felt some power rush, I figure, for this person in the past, feeling like they may have gotten the better of you for some reason. This would have been verbally, maybe. But that didn't last long, because now they're paying the price, a much higher price than what they thought initially. And so, let me see, we have the Hanged Man here, and we have the Two of Swords, and we have the Wiccan Reed. So, the present, okay, so their present situation is a result of the past actions that that's what this card is saying here. See, they're remembering. We have the card of remembrance next. So, this is about rules, you know, and not following these rules can create a lot of problems and lead you into trouble, which is exactly what happened for them. So, their present situation is a result of past actions and decisions. It is, they are experiencing the consequences of these. Okay, they are not one really for sticking to the rules. These ones are not. You know, the Knight of Wands, King of Wands. King of Wands might have a little more experience, but he's very stubborn. You know, it's like black or white. They may not have thought something through. No, they most definitely did not back here in that Five of Swords. And so we're back to that the Hanged Man, and the Two of Swords. So the Hanged Man is feeling, his hands are tied, and they're tied real good too. Here, you can see them. People are jeering at him, so he might fear facing something. His hands are tied. Okay, just give me a minute here. He's suffering deeply, you know, doesn't really know how to get out of it, or how to change things, or even if he could change them. He did something and now doesn't know how to get back what he lost. It is that simple. And he's afraid to face up to it, perhaps, or the decision to face up to it. It's got to do with the ego. So he made a sacrifice, I feel, for the benefit of something. Then we have the Lovers here. There's temptation. There is temptation to try to heal this, but they're afraid of what's what you might throw in their face, I feel. See, look at all these people down here. They're pointing fingers, you know. This is what he doesn't want. He wouldn't take that well. He'd run. Heck, he's just thinking about it, and he's frozen to that post. Let's see. And then we have, let me see. So temptation to heal this. Temptation to step into the Garden of Eden. A return to harmony. Okay. This is in your future. It looks like, wait a minute, let me see. The man, there's a man on the ground here. There's a man in the distance. A cloaked figure, actually. The man on the ground does not represent death, but rather a series of emotional injuries that hurt so deeply that he appears dead, you know. Beneath the sky of his darkest thoughts, and we see the dark thoughts here represented by the sky, there's a ray of hope in that approaching figure who represents help, hope, and a chance. What this card is saying, and this is the final card, it says that yes, this situation does look bad, but yes, there is a chance to find a positive solution. If he would but turn his head and looking to the past to recognize his mistakes. Now the Lovers is saying that there can be a return to harmony and emotional stability in a couple, okay, or relationship, or the temptation to return to that to try it again, okay. But we know that this is possible. But this person, it doesn't stop his fear, you know. Here's the offer in the Page of Cups. You see, this is what he's looking at here. He struggles with it, you know, because he's got to face all these fears, right? So he's afraid, and he's afraid of what the other person might say, or that they might point fingers, you know. And so he's afraid of what's going to fill those cups in the future. Is there a possibility to close this distance, or is it over, is what he wonders, you know. And he just doesn't know. Again, he's stuck in that place of, I don't know how to get back what I lost. I don't know how to fix this. But you know what? He is going to try. It might take him a little more time to get that courage, but not so long, you know. You could hear from this person within 3 weeks to 3 months. He's in preparation, is what they're saying. What would he like to say to you? What is the hidden truth here? I regret lying to you. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.